Hi guys, it's Sandy from CanadaLightworkers.com. Just wanted to hop in really quick, say hello, also give my thanks for everybody who has kind of caught on to me a little bit. It's nice to see the comments. I appreciate that, and it's nice to see the following. So I hope I'm going to live up to your expectations. I'm going to do my best. Today, I just wanted to come on really quick and talk about recognizing psychic abilities in other people and as well as yourself. Time after time, people will tell me that their baby just looks up into a corner and stares at nothing. They think it's nothing, but they're having a conversation. Or sometimes it's their dog, or sometimes it's their cat who will react to something that is unseen. Dogs will start barking in the middle of a room or jump up off the couch and just start barking. Nothing's there. We all say, nothing's there. No one's there. Go settle down. Or a cat with all the fur going up on its back because it's rounded a corner and we perceive has actually walked into something or someone. Cats, dogs, kids, they're way more open because they haven't really learned how to not be open. No one's told them it's wrong. No one's told them it's a weird thing to talk about. No one's told them it's just their imagination, because it's not. But anyway, they're way more open. So when people start talking about that, um, that's always my first thing is let them see. Ask them what they're seeing. If the little one is like toddler age or something or able to talk, have that discussion with them. So you can say, what are you seeing? Who does it look like? And they might say, it's an old man and he's smoking a pipe. And well, maybe that's your grandfather or his grandfather. Um, or, cat, dog. I try to, and it scares me. If you know me, you know I'm a big chicken. I do this stuff, but I'm a biggest chicken. So I'll go towards whatever the cat or dog is looking at and maybe put my hand out to see if there's anything to feel or sense. Maybe the air is a little bit cooler. Maybe the air is a little bit warmer, or it just feels like I can't put my hand. Oops, lost you there. It's a day of technical trouble too. I think spirits are absolutely all over the place. What a day. Um, but yeah, that's what we're doing. Sorry gang, I'm just looking at the comments and yeah, I'm just looking at the comments. I lost a comment, but anyway, yeah, hi. Hope I'm safe. Yeah, of course I'm safe. I hope you are too. Um, yeah, I hope we all are. So hot spots, cold spots in people's homes or businesses. I've done an awful lot of work clearing energy from houses, from businesses, from people who maybe because of where they go or if they spend a lot of time in a certain sort of environment may get energy stuck to them. You maybe somewhere for you go and you just come back and you go, I feel really weird, or I'm really sad and I don't have anything to be sad about necessarily. That can happen as well. Maybe you've picked something up along the way. So cats, dogs, kids, older people too. It's everybody, but like I don't know, from 20 to maybe 70 or 60 or something, that group pick and choose what they're going to believe. But even the older people, my mom was 95 and she would tell me a couple of months before she passed that she had been playing cards with her dad, or my dad, or other various relatives that had passed long ago. She had spent the afternoon playing cards with them and who cheated and who won and what they won and if they were playing for money and who brought what food. Yeah, you just have to go with it and say, okay, if you don't believe it, that's fine. But I hope people can find the compassion to let people tell their stories. Let older people tell you their stories. Sometimes it's easy to get impatient with people who have dementia, who have Alzheimer's or whatever is like that, and I don't know what else is. But I've had that described to me as 1 foot here, 1 foot there. one foot here in the physical world and one foot on the other side. So their memories can often go back really clear, 1940, 1930, maybe even earlier than that, but a bit foggy for present time. But they can certainly recall people and incidents and memories and evoke emotion very clearly on things that have happened before. So just let them. And if a little kid says, what's that? Who's that? And they get a big smile on their face, maybe someone on the other side is standing there with a big balloon or something for them that's going to make them feel special, that's going to get their attention. And also remember, or keep in mind, that this could be a way of getting a message to you. If you're not reacting because you're distracted, you're thinking about work, you're thinking about so many other things, there's so many ways to block our own intuition. We don't need another excuse for that. We've got a lot of them. And maybe someone from the other side is trying to get through, your animal, your child, or whatever, to get noticed so that you know that they're there. Certainly, you don't need a medium for that. You don't need any rules around, oh, do I have to meditate? Do I have to? No. Once you know that the energy is always around, it's just picking and choosing what to feel, when to feel, and who to get your cues from, and not be dismissive. Old people, little kids, animals, those are the ones for me anyway, the main ones, plus psychic friends who, what they're like. They just, they'll just kind of call over or whatever with a message, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. But let people tell their stories if they're genuinely trying to help. That's where I would see it. I mean, psychic intuition, I think, between a mom and baby, happens as soon as the baby is born and way before. There's an instinct. There's I feel, the little one is going to need this or be this way. Some instances, people have told me their child has created their own name, has given the message to the parents, I want to be called this when I actually am born, or I take after this person, or I'm going to look like this. There's lots of ways, that communication happens. We're using YouTube as a medium, but please remember, you never need a medium to continue your conversation with someone that you love on the other side. They've not left you. I mean, I'm one to talk. I've got a lot of them over there, and it certainly feels like sometimes they're not around, but then I remind myself, yeah, they are. And then if you ask for signs, look for signs, all that stuff. It's not going to be by accident that you're going to hear from someone you love in the way that you need to, and in a meaningful time limit, or if it's your birthday, it's Christmas, whatever your holiday is, that's usually when people's hearts are more open to feeling a little bit more depressed, a little bit more lonesome, but always keeping in mind, I don't talk to my right arm. I have a right arm, thank you, but I know it's there, kind of that way. But yeah, it's so good now to be able to call upon what inspires us, especially if the news of the day is a bit daunting, or you've had some sort of upset with someone. It's good to just, take a deep breath, remember who you are, remember what you want to get out of your day, and then try to focus on that. Again, I'm one to talk. I'm trying. That's why I'm telling you. I'm trying to save you the trouble. So look for inspiration. Inspiration is the word I'm trying to say. From those around you or from your surroundings, or get out your photos, whether they're on your phone, or remember actual photo albums. Yeah. Anyway, those have a good purpose too. It's just a trip down memories that you may have put away for a while, that maybe don't serve you as well all the time, but get out the photo album, just have a bit of quiet time. Maybe that's your cup of tea or your cup of coffee or whatever you're having, and go through it with kind of an open mind and an open heart, and then see how you feel at the end of it. That would be a good challenge. And you can always let me know in the comments what you think. But like I said, I just wanted to pop on quick and say a quick hello and a quick thank you because I haven't had time to do that. I'm sorry about that. I'm actually going to a bridal, no, not a bridal, a baby shower. People still have babies and they still have showers. How awesome is that? So that should be a lot of fun. Again, is the baby going to be giving messages? I think I kind of have to, because I'm not sure who's going to want to hear them if I don't. But if I get anything, I can always just sit and talk to the baby quietly by myself from the other side of the room and see where the energy is going. But, that collective over a very, very happy event is, I can picture it like a current going through the room where the baby shower is going to be. I've never been there before, but we'll see how it goes. But I can certainly feel it ahead of time. First time parents, first time grandparents, and the excitement level is going to be huge. And I'm sure the baby will be present for all of it, taking in the energy of mom, taking in the energy of the room. And yeah, we're going to have a great time. So thanks so much for watching. If you want, visit my website, CanadaLightworkers.com. You'll see a list of services: house clearing, people clearing, psychic readings, card readings, angel communication, which I could really use this afternoon as I trip over my words. Anyway, wishing you a great weekend, and I will see you again soon. Okay, bye.